Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Sikhs. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin. I hope you're all doing well today. And where we last left off is where we always seem to leave off, which is not having enough fish. Or food in general, really. No matter how hard I try, I can never seem to feed this population. They just grow and require more food. You know? It's always... it feels great when a game's like, yeah, you know, maybe Thomas Malthus had the right idea. Alright. So... let's see. I want to fill in a little bit of water here. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of build more fisheries. You know what? I can't really turn this part into anything of value. So... 7x14, just remove that water. Go. The odd jobbers will make quick work of it. I've also noticed a problem here, which is our Galopian pastures are losing efficiency. So I have decided that it would be best to cease the outflow of livestock. This new trading system is a little foreign to me still. So I'm not sure how to get around this yet, but we'll see. And from production rooms in the radius, yeah. Yeah, it's tough to say. Maybe we just don't export livestock anymore because they're just gonna rip it out so fast and so hard that our farmers literally can't get any. Our farmers produce stuff, and I didn't realize they would also still consume some livestock. I think that's probably a change. Used to, I think that's probably the change that's really causing the problem. It used to just kind of be that farms only produced, but now I think the age of the animals is somewhat like tracked, if you will, because there's like, you know, adults and stuff and not adults. So fuck. Well, it was nice knowing y'all. We're dead. I'm only kind of kidding. The plague is brutal though. The plague is very bad. It has a fatality rate. That's as high as you can go. Fine. It has a fatality rate of, I believe, about 30%. Oh yeah, we actually need to put the buildings down. I cleared land for them. Excuse me. There. Alright, this will employ 28 fishermen. Nice. Alright. Maybe it is worth, you know, also using the, like, sea. Like the water. It's as strange as that sounds to say. But, like, that gets me 41 fishermen. "42 fishermen. Maybe it's better to do that than try and, I don't know. Well, yeah, it probably is. Like, my attempts at doing other ways hasn't really worked out super well so far. As we can tell by the fact I struggle to seem to feed people worth a damn. And I'm like looking at the map, I'm like, okay, 600, that's a lot. Because that's kind of like the target that I want to hit. But that's obviously difficult. Oh, area not connected? Ah. But a little something like this. Mm-hmm. 78, 88, 95. Ooh, baby. It's hard to fit everything I need here. Damn. All right. I'm gonna try a full-size fishery. Let it be done. Like, this will itself employ an absurd number of people in our fishing industry. So, you know, might help. Although 40 honestly still just seems like it's not enough, you know? Well, it'll help with the food, I guess. That's the thing. Slow but steady. Now I want to see how many people I have working. I do have 170 fishermen already. So that's good. Yeah. Although it's tough getting enough furniture, it looks like. Is that because I've given you guys furniture? No? Alright, I'm exporting furniture, aren't I? Yes, that's the problem with exporting things. I need things. You know? Mm-hmm. Alright. There we are. Because, yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade. 476, yeah. Alright. It sucks to, like, give up the most important exports that I have. The AI is not good at managing this. Alright, done. Like, that is pretty much all my exports. Which sucks for now, but, I don't know. It might help a lot more than I'd like to admit. Because that's going to improve things like food stall access. And I do basically seem to need a lot more food stalls. Which I guess isn't really a huge shocker. There we are. So yeah, let's get another food stall going. Yeah. Yeah. Presumably our Glaudian pastures have recovered somewhat. No, not really. We have 95 animals in storage. I wonder why they aren't being used. That's a good question. I'm going to try increasing the workers just that little bit. And seeing if that helps. But yeah, it looks like some things are indeed still ticking up. We've got well going up market, yeah. The food stall, which I guess I'll need 84 pottery for. Can I get me a little bit of pottery? There. Get that pottery imported. Honestly, you know what? Okay, maybe not quite that much. Yeah, where's 96? But, you know, I could upgrade my lavatory. That would be huge, and would probably win me a lot of favor. Alright. Yeah, upgrading the lavatory, I think that'll help a lot. If I can do it. Because getting these services upgraded is just an easy way, really. Alright. What was I doing? Right. 320. Okay. It's on the way. Yeah. The food stall has been built. Good. Oof, looks like the pottery is getting consumed for something. Tough to say what. 96 more wares are incoming. Perfect. Alright. So yes, employed 42 people. Yeah, gotta keep that food coming. There we are. Yeah, it's a struggle to get food servings up. Because these people just keep growing in friggin' size, man. The fish must flow. And Lord knows, at some point. 476, yeah. Well, I think for now we upgrade the laboratory. Ah, yes, requires the tech posh relief, of course. Worth anyway to get, like, medicine in a hospital and stuff. Yeah. Alright. Looks like the plague didn't hit us too bad, honestly. I was expecting much worse. But yeah, there we are. Better lavatory. Alright. Why is it only 19%? Because the proximity is only 29%. I see. That's, you know, that is fair. Proximity seems like it matters a lot more nowadays than it used to. I think it's a way of, like, favoring smaller decentralized service stations. Or at least it seems to be, anyway. Well, we'll see. I mean, our fulfillment is already at 60. Which is freaking impressive, honestly. You know? That it is actually just impressive. And there's a little bit more that I can still do. I just noticed that they request benches. get some benches. Alright. Yeah, good. Supposedly the hospital need is met. Seems strange. I think it probably just plummets every so often whenever somebody actually needs a hospital. 0 to 0, I guess, is 100. Okay. But yeah, getting bench need met. Yeah, like every little bit I fulfill them translates to more and more. Because remember, our fulfillment is actually only at about 5.1% right now. Which, that seems like it's so little given I'm at, what, 60 out of 130? But that's like the scaling used. And so every little bit really starts to matter. And remember, on the upper end, we have tens of thousands of people. Like, the last point probably swings at 20,000. You know? So it's a matter of just trying to increase what I can, where I can, and how I can. Alright. Hold on. Okay, whoops. I turned off fight. Oh yeah, they don't need a fight pit. They literally get nothing out of this. I'm an idiot. Okay, in my defense, I didn't think they would need it. But apparently, yeah, they don't need a fight pit or grand arena. Okay. Well, that's... You know what? That's my bad. That's my bad. They care very little about restaurants. Market access seems like it's a big problem. Well, let's maybe get some, like, stuff fixed then, if I can. Like, if I build a couple more markets, since they're small and fairly low issue. Alright. Okay. Food stall, yeah, that's just more cut stone, which is hard to do. As much as I would prefer not have to worry about it, yeah. Cut stone's hard to get. Okay, you guys are not getting animals anymore. And I don't know why. That is concerning and could be a problem. Yeah, I don't have enough cut stone, that's fine. Alright, a new level bestowed. Dakaraire. Alright. 1.2k. 10 loyalty and 2 nobility titles. Nice. Alright. That is pretty good. We do get 1.2 times our happiness and loyalty, which means that happiness can kind of drop a little lower and it's not as big a deal. Alright, that's it. Let's maybe have a look. No, not messages. It's new UI, man. Status. So yeah, we reached Dakaraire. So Sorax at 3,000. Asta Invicti. Yeah, 10,000 for that title. 10,000 seems pretty doable at this point without necessarily even a ton of conquest. You know? Like, even with all this expansion of stuff, my workforce continues. No, decline. Again, no. I am quite fine, thank you. Alright. Oof. Yeah, people die. Exposure. Ah, yes, right. There is now homelessness again. Well, in that case, it's probably time to try and deal with that a little bit. Move a little bit more there. It'll be close to the central shittery that way. But yeah, just putting an additional friggin' 70 people in homes ought to help. Fulfillment's actually falling a fair bit. It might be time to maybe set a retirement age. Terry's the look factor to make the most happy. Until they retreat to your life. Let's see, okay. Fair enough. Alright. But yeah, that means we now have no more homeless people. Oh no, we still have 42 homeless people. Damn it. That tells me I probably need, like, more housing up here. Let's get a little place there. Well, there's open housing here, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Housing. I may need housing all the way out here, which is very possible. Let's go. Let's get our people housed. Oh, there we are. Either way, yeah, much better. Yeah, that climbs fulfillment right back up. All right, so I still have 900 things. Like, I can do medicine, but I don't know. Let me see again. What does medicine require? You know? Tools. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Alright, let's talk about getting an actual army. I think that's the way to go. Like, I don't need them to be necessarily crazy well equipped or anything, but just getting even the basics in here at this point would probably be good enough. And then I can hopefully supply them. Yeah, I'll have to import some supplies, because God, they require a fair bit of supplies. Like, they are going to require, what is it, clothes, rations, and booze at a bare minimum. Although, actually, I think booze maybe not. They'll also require weapons and armor. So yeah. Alright. Oh no, wait. I never pressed accept, did I? There we are. It suggests it'll take 103 days. And that's fine. Anyway, this means I still have like 180 extra workers as I continue this. Alright. Get your training in, boys. Alright. I wish them the best. They're gonna need it. Alright, I do have some nobility I can potentially look into doing as well, which wouldn't be too bad. A Master of Industry. Yeah, I think I have like 5 available nobility. Or no, even more. So yeah. Let's do Master of Industry. Yes, I would love to honor Crowder more. I'm just looking for young people so I don't have to replace them too often. Because they just kind of get old and die, eventually in their position. But, yeah. Age 15, perfect. I don't think I need a refinery. Tailors for 20%. Honestly, get a Master Stonemason. That combined with the industry should buff up our stonemasons a fair bit. And get them producing more cut stone, which I need for so many things. Oh, the rain stopped. Our crops are devastated. That barely affects me, honestly. Like, sucks for my cotton, but I can live without it. Alright, upgrade. Decline. Alright, well, I upgraded the fishery. So that's even more fish coming in. Yeah. Alright. It's still pretty cheap to do these upgrades, so I'm going to do them. There. Level 5. That increased the output of my fisheries by like 40%. There we go. Yeah. All right. Produced per day estimate 700. That's pretty good, honestly. Like at 700 per day, we're close. That alone is actually almost enough to feed the Amevians 2 meals a day. And I mean the eggs that I. Ah, fuck. Well. That is bad. Good news. I am mostly resilient to this. Man, at the same time as a drought, too. Like, holy fuck. This is destruction for... Legitimately, this would actually just kill a lot of cities. The fact that I'm based off of fish right now is legitimately saving me. Like, the game just tried to kill me, guys. Not good. I may have been a little too hasty when I brushed off the desire for worshipping Crater more. As I understand that I may need to. Good. Alright. Fisherman 18. We're okay. But yeah. So, I feel like this is a bit of a warning from the gods. I believe Krator demands a better shrine. We shall oblige, of course. Melee training, freaking 3. I feel like I need to triple up the number of barracks I have. Nah, that's alright. But yeah. Our fulfillment's 5.5%. Nice. Yeah. God, that's huge. Alright. Dislike tourists, riches. I feel like it may not be necessarily too bad to do a retirement age. Retirement eventually is actually good in terms of your worker count. Because what ends up happening is the amount of people you can support increases in terms of happiness more and more at the higher levels. You know, the swings at the end are very big. And the fact is, this is a full, like, 8 points. So, we'll get there. The masonries have stopped producing. Whoops. I didn't notice. That's my bad. Ooh, yeah, I need to clear rock. Unfortunately, for the most part, I've actually cleared a lot of rock. Where even is rock to clear these days? Yeah, there we are. So, yeah, let's work on that, shall we? We have 18 masons, and I did just get those nobles to upgrade, so they should be able to get to work. I wish there was an easier way to tell how many nobles I had access to, but I think I just kind of have to count. So, Aprontrix, or Prontix, no, Aprontrix Ray. Nobility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I actually have room for one more noble. Alright. Well, that's still pretty good. Let's cut that stone, boys. Alright. Food stores are literally always low. I cannot raise food stores fast enough. To be fair, that's because I do other things and try and raise food stores, like, oh, I don't know. Goods you've allowed us. Like, come on. There's just somebody who's young. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to find them. I think I might have to go with like 29, jeez. Well. I'll take anyone in their 20s, I guess. Because that's... oh shit, 10. Alright, so if I do Master of Fashions... I don't really need to do Master of Fashions, mind you, but still. Alright. Makeshift armor. That'll be important for the army I am building. I don't know. Like, let's maybe have a look at things and do math as we do. So I have 2 tailors producing what appear to be about 43 clothes per. So that's 80 clothes per day, 16 days a year. Alright, let me do math. 85 times 16, that is 1,360. That's actually a problem. Because, yeah, they wear out 0.5, so... 2 close a year, we're just barely covering base right now. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, also we're out of wood. Gotta keep an eye on that. Trees and rocks all grow back, so I'm not too worried. But I still have to go and harvest them on a regular basis. Keep that running. Yeah, didn't even realize we'd stopped there. 1,300. The population just keeps climbing. It's nuts, I tell ya. Alright, so the biggest places where I can improve are on wells and food stalls. Even still. Like... apparently the proximity is still only 47%. Which seems ridiculous? I don't know. I'm certainly having some trouble with that in my head. Yeah. Like, who would have bad satisfaction from well access? Like you guys, I guess? I could put that there to help. But I feel like I've just got as much as I can on wells. You know? Unless I want to start importing machinery. Alright. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah, food stalls are still struggling. The proximity is a mere 37%. Which, fair, I get it. Yeah, we're gonna need a... what even is this? Broken heart. Oh shit, everything will break without... okay. Yeah, I do need metal. Yeah, make sure we've got metal coming in. So, good to know. That's probably a problem. Oh, well. We'll get a food stall in here. Good. The masonry is producing 11. Nice. Mm-hmm. 28-year-old. Oh, no. I've reached maximum elevation. Very good. I wonder if the tailors actually could produce more, but they simply aren't. You know? Alright. Getting that food stall built. And access. Good. Yeah, we're getting some progress made. The lavatory is just disgusting, despite my best efforts. So it's pretty clear I'm going to need several smaller lavatories. Like, that just seems to be the thing this patch. You know, proximity mattering this much is completely new. It used to just not really be a thing that you had to worry about. But now it seems like it's everything, you know? Yeah, let's get an extra bathroom up there. A little mini bathroom down here, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of what it feels like right now. Fulfillment's still at 5.4% though, so that's pretty good. As I continue to grow. And how's my army doing? Well, they're up to 8% melee training. I think I'm right, though. I need more training facility. You know? It needs to be further away from, like, living spaces, which is actually ridiculously hard to do for this. Because I've kind of got living spaces everywhere now. Alright. That's pretty good. That will, that'll get us the ability to train 150 soldiers. How's our, logistics system holding up? Pretty good. Workload's only 55%. Good. Very well. They want, they're just shaking us down. Alright. The Entertainer. Man, fight pits apparently will just be at 0% always. That sucks. The Incompetent. Oh, good. All-time cured is going up. Nice. Ruler of Sedge and Bee. If I get 5,000, I'll unlock that. We'll need... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait until I can actually get, you know, our army up and running. At this point, I'm going to also maybe commission a hunter. It's actually weird to do that at this point, since hunters are usually very early game. But in this case, I'm not really after food, but the leather. Apparently need a lot more utility. Jeez. Alright. Well, that'll do. Back. Mission the hunter. A hunter will bring back eggs, meat, and also leather. Or hides, which can be turned into leather armor. So, that's very good to do. Yeah, 306 cut stone. Someday. Wow. That's a hell of an accident, actually. Alright. So let's get some clay. People will go dig it. Odd Jobber's doing well. 100 of them still. And that's with everyone training. Jeez. Oh, good lord. Oh dear. So that was the training regiment. Oh dear. That's very not good. Alright. I wish there's a way to, like, see which ones were upgraded and which ones weren't. It would certainly make things easier. Yeah. Come on, one more. There. Okay, so there's just one well left to do. Yep. Should not take too long. I really should try and get a hospital, though. Goddamn. Seems like it's actually a struggle to get enough clay. I think it's probably being taken out constantly for repairs and stuff and filling the janitors up, so that's probably why. Alright. Upgrade. Good. Alright. So that should help our wells up a bit. Proximity is still only 51%. I have no idea why. I'd figure with all these wells, you know, that the proximity would be so much better. But for some reason, it's just not. Workload is low. Yeah, they literally still can't, like, get everyone food servings fast enough. Which isn't a huge shocker. The population's kind of just continuing to climb. Alright. So where are we at here? 10%? Good. Currently training is 133. Good. Yeah, that helps a lot. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. These days, I guess it's an option, and it's only meat or leather. Well, that's fine. I don't need a whole lot of leather. So go get what you can and bring it in. Yeah, I don't have metal, so I'm kind of stuck in a very unindustrial system. It's not really the worst, but it is super annoying. Like, I can live with it. And I don't really have a choice, and I am living with it. God. We are out of cloth. Yeah, I sure hope the cotton harvests are okay this year. Yeah, the weavers are barely consuming anything. Ah, great. The river runs. Yeah, 30%. Not that big of a spread, actually. Yeah. Alright. Silly coal deposit. I wonder, would it be wise of me to get even, like, just a scraping of tools? Like, would it be worth? It's a very good question. Because, like, I can theoretically put down a mine on the coal and the iron and get, like, a small amount of metal flowing and thus build a small amount of tools. It would potentially give me the ability to, you know, get a lot more buildings and services. But I feel like I just kind of need to transition into a war economy and strike out. I don't have that in my capital, and that's okay. Yes, I'm not currently set to store leather, am I? Hold on, 150, let's see. So 300 times 4, so 1200? Yep. I'll need to be able to store 1200 leather armor, ideally. Which is absurd, of course. Okay. Interesting. Once upon a time, the weaver was the one who made this. Tailor, leather armor, yeah. Yeah. Click and change recipe. Oh wait, I'm looking at a weaver. Oops. Yeah, that'd be why. It's a lot of leather in order to produce the armor, though. Like, I'll need to gather a total of 2,400 leather. Which isn't great. It's a lot of leather for our population. Alright. So... I'm going to get some more laboratories. And maybe also research the upgrade for the improved labs, which only requires 1,200, so it's not hard to get. It improves the labs by 50%, and that's going to really be able to catapult me forward in terms of technology. So, and I feel like that's probably the way forward. Once I start getting better animal husbandry and fishing, I can just support more meals going to my people. That's the correct way. There's only so much I can invest into these. I mean, they're doing really well for what it's worth. I produce nearly 10,000 fish a year. That's nuts. It's good. Alright. But yeah, let's get those scientists going. And hopefully I'll actually be able to do things with it. Alright, okay, well, it looks like they're kind of recovered. I don't know. I really wasn't expecting the Globian pastures to struggle like this. Oh, it's workload related, isn't it? That's why they were dying. Okay, 24 in all the pastures then. Okay, in that case, resume our exports of livestock. That should be fine. Alright. How are we doing here? 15% melee training. They're getting better. They're getting tougher. I desperately will need them to get a weapon, though. For sure. Slash damage. Yeah. Pierce damage. Force. Yeah. I'll need some form of damage, sure. And morale will continue to improve. What's the degrade rate of armor? Is that here mouse over? Yeah. 10% or 5 stored. Yikes. And the hunters produce, like, so little. I think hunters are now actually a thing I'm supposed to just use a lot of. Like, it used to be that having too many hunters. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't see... Okay, so once upon a time, hunters worked that you could only have a few of them. But they would generate a lot of resources. These are not generating a lot of resources. Like, hunters seem to just be a normal thing now. Allowing me to get a little bit of meter, a little bit of things. Leather. Not really serving the usual purpose anymore, which is concerning. Alright. Well, yeah, that's 400. Like, I only need to upgrade 4 labs for that tech to pay off. I should have gotten it a while ago. It used to be you need like 10 human labs, I think, for it to pay off, but these days it's pretty good. And yeah, that's going to really help, I think, because I can just keep improving our animal husbandry. Alright, how much money do I have? 100 grand? Cool. Just buy metal. Buy all the metal I can afford. Let's go. Yep. Some metal came in. That's good. Get me more. I want to see incoming wares a lot. Alright, well. Oh, there we go. I said look away. Watched pot never boils. Alright, 416's coming in. That's great. Let's make room for it here. And do our best to try and get these upgraded. Because, yeah. The extra science I can do from this is going to be super helpful. Like, I do have 15 labs by the looks of it. So 15 times 400, that's another 6,000 research. So. It's pretty clear this is a great thing to do for us right now. Just to really improve our science output. Alright. Damn, is that literally it? All I can do for now? I mean, that's fine. I got a fair bit out of it. Alright. Might be worth doing sculpting. I've got so many techs to think about. Oh yeah, hunters just have this now. Huh. Yeah, I mean, getting the like food text to 5 is usually pretty good. So, let's just get even more food. Yeah, I guess that was all the metal I could afford, which I kind of get. I understand. So yeah, the tailors do 80 plus 86 plus 55. So yeah, we still have excess cloth for sure. I mean, I can export my furniture at this point as well. Like, it just might be worth it. How much is... Ooh. Yeah, leather armor's expensive. Okay. So, export the furniture. Yeah, it's 182, which is great. How much is clothing going for these days? 146. Yeah. We've got opium and clothing. Alright. Good. Just one person doing each. I feel like if I can actually get all this stuff... Well, no. That's not true. I want an entire team of people exporting the furniture. Because if I can do that and honestly just get 1,000 furniture exported, that'll get me a lot of money. And then maybe I start buying equipment. Weapons for my soldiers. I shall conquer my neighbors that will sell me the weapons of their own destruction. Yeah. I mean, like, these guys only have 90 troops, so I'm already going to be going into battle, like, outnumbering them 1.5 to 1-ish. If I send out my 150 troop expeditionary force. So. Alright. I think that's a good place to call it here, folks. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been your Valerius Kelvin, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.